It's burning! Sizzling! Do you feel it? Don't come too close. My bones are kindling. Soon they'll catch light.
Let's get going.
Don't! Please don't! Away! This is Raphael's chamber pod. Its admirer, its protector. It is my one true beloved. Please! Please! Am I still breathing?
I like to watch the door to the boudoir. I like to see who goes in, who comes back out, and who never does. Oh, I like to peep through the keyhole. There's so much to see. So much to see. Why? It was his idea. Here I watch, forever and forever. Oh, I can never join in, but I'll always look.
Show your invitation.
He said he'd turn my eyes in on themselves, to see inside me, rolling and rolling until they burst.
I deserve this. Thank you. Thank you.
Kill me. Kill me, please.
One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Don't look at me. I'm dancing. I love to dance. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You. Are you good? You can't be. No one can. No matter how straight we stand, how much we smile. I tried, but I don't think I can ever be good. Instead, I'll be perfect.
Brother, welcome. It's so good to see a new face. Who am I? I do not know. Who was I? I can answer. A priest. I spent most of my life singing praise to a god who did not listen. 1,000 prayers with no reply. Imagine it. Raphael answered the first time I called out to him. It was not so much to ask. Not riches or miracles. Just enough coin to keep my family happy and healthy. Raphael delivered, and then I was delivered to him.
Master is very indulgent for Raphael, but I will not let you bring disorder into the archive.
I'm not bringing anything, you little fosspot. I'm just here to watch the story unfold. Well, well, well. Look what we have here.
A guest? Are you a client of the Master, or a visitor from elsewhere in the Hells? I do not believe you were invited. One moment. I shall consult the visitor's schedule. Most irregular. The schedule is all but clear, and yet you are here. A thousand apologies, O majestic magistrate of the Infernal Court. Your mortal guise is so vile, I found it perfectly convincing. I would prostrate myself before you and kiss your calluses, but my spine is ruptured in 1,000 places. You do know how Raphael likes to play. As always, the archive is yours to peruse. You'll find everything accounted for, and I can present documents of procurement if necessary. A fine pair of gauntlets that allow the wearer to twist the head from even the most resilient malingerer. An amulet that causes the blood to surge and the heart to swell, along with other parts. Most invigorating. And awaiting installation, we have secured a rod that gathers the weave around it in great quantities, just as surely as shit gathers flies. You may examine them, O diabolical dominatrix, but they cannot be removed unless you present a writ of infernal requisition with Article 152 correctly filled out.
You done with the rat? Can't resist the faintest hint of a temptation, can you? I suppose that makes two of us. That little disguise Hope gave you is adorable. I can see right through it, of course. And so will Raphael. He's going to notice you nosing around his house. I hope you're ready to face a very angry devil.
Why don't you run off and tell him, Corilla? You love tattling to Daddy, don't you?
Me? This is home base. I'm not even going to ask what you're doing here. Plausible deniability. Might want to steer clear of my sister Hope, though. She's mad as a March hare. If she'd just agreed to serve Raphael, he'd probably have released her a long time ago. As things stand, she's his favorite toy. We're all mad here. But Hope in hell? Why, that's the definition of insanity. She is. Though we've got about as much in common as a princess and a pauper. Raphael offered her the world. She didn't want it. He sweetened the deal. She said no. No matter how many times he upped the ante, she just laughed in his face. He didn't like that. Eventually, he took her by force, trapped her and swore he wouldn't let her go till she gave him what he wanted. Conversion. The stubborn ass has endured more torment than any soul should be able to. Even when he took all of her skin, she held on to hope. Raphael finds that puzzling. And he loves puzzles. You being here is another puzzle. You don't seem like you want to die. You want my advice? Enjoy whatever life remains to you. When Raphael catches you, you'll never enjoy anything again.
I'm fine. Let's just get in and get out.
I made a mistake. I shouldn't be here. Let me take you back.
It looks so small from here.
No interruptions, please.
Just look. Exquisitely arranged down to the last thread. If you see him, tell him how beautiful it is.
What's that?
Gauntlets of hill giant strength.
Time to wake up. Time to wake up. Time to wake up.
Vengeance, the most delectable of poisons.
Touch me. Love me.
Something over there.
Amulet of greater health.
Cleanse the books. I comb each and every line for falsehoods and purge them pure.
I see the Orphic hammer has caught your eye. It really is a magnificent exhibit, wholly unique.
The Orphic hammer. When the Orphic hammer strikes like thunder, even astral chains are torn asunder.
Blade at the ready. Quite on the sly.
Just look. Exquisitely arranged.
Tony King's now. Silence is golden.
Never sign your soul. I'm ready. Whatever it takes. Unseen as I was taught. Perfectly hidden.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Splendid to see you again, Inquisitor. An exquisite and most unique artifact. Crafted with materials hewn from the depths of the hells by Raphael's Merrigan labor force. As it was created by Raphael himself, we have no documents of procurement, nor do we require any. But if you wish to examine the artifact itself, you are more than welcome. As part of the special collection, that item is guarded by a master word that even I do not know. I suggest you wait until Raphael returns, and you can discuss the matter with him. You are welcome to relax in the boudoir until then. It is where Raphael conducts his most private matters of business and pleasure. You will need this to gain access. The resident of the boudoir will wish to explore every inch of your new form, and I'm sure you will be happy to share. You are stupendously lugubrious this day, High Inquisitor. An inspiration to us all.
Raphael sees everything you do.
The mechanism is locked and can't be used again.
Hurt me, please. Over here! The archivist told you to cool off in the boudoir. Well, here it is. A horrid place where pleasure is pain, and pain is pleasure, and hope cannot live at all. Everything in this house exists for Raphael's pleasure, and Raphael's pleasure alone. That includes Raphael himself, whatever form he takes.
Where am I needed? We'll see what I can do.
I've got a long road ahead.
Oh, to be nothing. To be gone for good.
Something over there.
A lost little mouse is running through the house.
Oh, gods. What the fuck have I stumbled into?
A thief in the night, greedy and here to take. Why are you here, little thief? Raphael? Ha! No. You will have a far crueler master than Raphael soon. But what inspired you to pay him a visit? Raphael all but spent himself to get that hammer. And you want to take it off him? This is very naughty. Whatever are we to do? Why don't we play a game? You win, I give you everything you desire. But you'll enjoy yourself more if you lose. It's a surprise. Off with your clothes. Good, little thief. Good. Keep going like this. And you'll get to live. You'll be crying out my name soon. You'd better know it. I am Harlep, Raphael's personal incubus, glamored and transfigured to look like him. I'm a perfect copy. He only ever wants to sleep with himself. What's better than the devil you know, eh?
His violating stare sees more than all of you. It sees potential.
Before we continue, I want to make sure you're comfortable.
Sometimes, when he's feeling adventurous, Raphael will ask me to change into the Archduchess, Raphael. I can take her form if you choose. A simple swap pales in comparison to what you were about to do for me. Then the Archduchess I shall be. On the bed. Lie back. I already told you. It's a surprise. Don't you like surprises?
I really don't understand you sometimes.
Any thought of resistance or control is fading. You will obey, giving yourself body and mind to them. You retain a trace of free will, but it is one drop in the ocean of their desire. It will not last.
Fleet of foot.
Let's end this. Wits and blades always sharp.
The corpse seems willing to speak.
Mutatis mutandis. Mortuis in lingua mortuis.
The corpse regards you lifelessly. The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Hidden behind his vanity. Safe secrets. Below, never on top. Never. Sent by Mephistopheles. Distract naughty son.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
I'm fine.
What's that?
Keyword. This'll help us get what we need from the archive. Still me, even after everything. Better to put the debtor's attire back on. It keeps the locals quiet.
Make it stop.
already there is less of me.
Where am I needed? I'll see what I can do.
No time to rest.
You belong in there. I deserve this. Thank you. I can't feel my legs.
You linger here still. Or perhaps you have become lost, like the rest of us.
Raphael hears everything you say. You are stupendously lugubrious this day, High Inquisitor. An inspiration to us all.
There it is. The Orphic hammer, right within reach. It appears to be protected by an energy field of some kind, but you're not familiar with this magic. The magic blinks away at your words.
Careful now. Last thing we want to do is call forth Raphael's ugly mug before we need to.
I'm ready.
You just rang Raphael's dinner bell. And you are the entire menu. You claim to be who you are not. Stole from my master, and now you expect to leave. The moment you step outside this room, all hells will break loose. A hopeless situation.
The good news, we've got the Orphic hammer. The bad news, we have to get into the astral prism to use it. It's bound to happen. I just don't know when or how.
I'm fine. Let's just get in and get out.
The Orphic hammer is ours, which means we could free Orpheus if we wish.
Fine. What's on your mind?
How are you holding up? Don't be so modest. I can't remember the last time I met someone like you. Perhaps I never did. And never will again. You're someone I can actually turn to when I don't know what to do.
I've got good news. And bad news. And worst news. Good news. You got what you came for. Successful visit. Great success. Fantastic work. Bad news. So many things will be on fire when you step outside of this room. You included. That's okay, no, right? It's hell. You expected it to be hot. Worst news, Raphael's on his way home, and oh boy, he is spitting mad. You planned for this. I know you did. You have everything under control. It's really important that you don't panic, even when your eyes evaporate from the heat. Come to my prison, bring the hammer, break my chains, and then we exit stage any which way. Quick as a cockroach, lickety-split, if you don't mind.
Here I go.
Just across the hall, if you don't mind. No time to waste. Come. I guess. My prison is on the place.
No! Karlak!
Sharp as ever.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
No time to waste. Come quick. Almost there. I'm so excited I could scream.
Let's get this over with.
No time to waste. swallow you whole if you take another step. And you won't be able to save me while you're being digested! You found my prison. My body is held in chains just beyond. The whole house is tumbling down and Raphael's striding across the plains to come catch a mouse. Now swing that big, beautiful hammer, crack open my chains, and let's get out of here. It's time to fly this coop on a hope and a prayer. Don't! But if you must, make sure I'm with you. He makes mistakes when he's angry, and seeing me running free will make him as angry as an axe head. You sound so brave, but we really don't have a choice. Hammer is almost as sweet a sight as you are. Smash those chains!
Time to get going.
There is work to do.
Believed I could be. Hoped I might be. Heads will roll! But we must dress the Hollyphant in the room. I can see how you avoid looking at me. I must be so terribly mutilated after all these decades of torture. Don't hold back. Tell me how bad it is. We both know that's not true, but thank you for being so kind. I hope that was a compliment. We'll carve our way to the entrance hall and chop Raphael into messes. That's the hopeful version, of course. The likely version is that we are the messes and he is the chopper. Onwards!
Nothing hurts anymore.